everyone, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. I'm PJgamerboii, and as you can tell from the front page, I've already beaten the game off recording, which is probably a bad idea, but still. Now, I've also unlocked all the characters, and I will be playing all of them before I hit random every time. But I'm going to be playing as Magdalene. Magdalene is the slowest, has medium base damage, but starts out with the most health. And she also starts out with a spacebar item called the Yum Heart. The Yum Heart is a good item, especially paired up with another item. I think it's called the Martyr, the Nun's Martyr. If I get it, you'll see it, and you'll see why. But the Yum Heart, every time I get hit, allows me to replenish 1 heart of damage, which can be useful. It also takes a while to recharge. I have to clear 6 rooms before I can use it, which may seem like a lot, and it kind of is. It is. It's a lot. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right. I like how we've gotten so far. All of the important rooms are right next to each other. What's this? This could be risky. These are the pills. You know, it's not bad, because I'm going to take half a heart. That's bad. That's annoying. Alright. Anarchist Cookbook. No. Oh no, that's not Anarchist Cookbook, that's Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows gives me an invincible shield for 7 seconds for that room that I'm in. But I'm just going to pick it up to get it out of rotation. And then take back my own. Alright, Monstro. I think Monstro's a good first boss, and I get hit immediately. I was gonna say he's an easy first boss, but, you know, that begs to differ. Again. Jeez. Just kidding. What? I've gone through fights where I haven't taken a single damage from this guy. This is just... It's a good thing. If I was, Judas or Samson, I would have been dead by now, because they both start out with 1 health. Judas is fun because he's got a crap ton of damage. He just starts out with a lot of damage. Samson is fun because, granted they both have 1 health to start with. Samson is fun because he has Bloodlust, which is Bloodlust is every time you kill an enemy, you gain damage for that room. You have an HP upgrade. Sweet. Rotten meat. I have a lot of health right now. There's nothing else I can do on this floor, so I'm just gonna go. That's gross. Poor Isaac. Poor Isaac. Stupid fountain heads. No, no. They're not hard, they're just annoying enemies. Just decapitated children living in the basement. It's just... Oh, that guy's a different color. It's good. No, no. Okay. Ooh. That's the super secret room. Attack flies. Alright, that's... I'm not even mad. Alright. Now there's... Okay, so... There are... So there's a secret room, and then there's a super secret room. The secret room usually contains coins, an item, or a slot machine, right? The super secret room is a lot harder to find. 10 credits. Yes, that gives me 2 soul hearts. Right. To find the secret room is usually surrounded by other rooms, but it doesn't show up on the map. Like, maybe if this floor... It's easier to spawn on higher level floors because, oops, I did not mean to do that. It's easier to spawn on higher level floors because you have a lot more rooms per floor. I need a key. The super secret room is just a random chance of finding. There's really no way. There's really no way of finding where it is without, you know, getting lucky or using, like, checking every wall. Because it can be, like, ridiculous. It's like, there's no way you would have known it was right there. Like, the normal secret room could potentially be here. But it's not. It could potentially be there because it's surrounded by 3 other rooms. And is that a tinted rock? I think it is. Yeah, I want that tinted rock. Tinted rocks drop stuff usually. Not always, but usually. And it's usually 1 to 2 soul hearts, maybe a bomb or a key or whatever. And I think I'm gonna fight the boss right away. And I'm fighting the Duke of Flies. The Duke of Flies is also considerably simple boss, easy boss, and until he like just pukes out like a million flies. Then it gets really annoying. You start focusing on the flies. He just spawns more. Samson is really good to fight him against because he gets stronger every time you kill a fly with his bloodlust that I think I poorly explained. But nevertheless, we're already past the halfway mark in this fight, so that should be good. I have yet to take damage, I think. Yeah, no, I've taken damage. Yeah, I've taken damage. If you... I think this is the case. Hopefully we might get a deal with the devil room. Dang it! Alright, maybe move on. If you don't lose any health... I can't tell if you don't... No, yeah, if you don't lose any health, then you gotta deal with the devil room, which is what this room is right here. Now, this is... Alright, let's pick up this item first. Mom's lipstick. Range up. Alright, and let's see what we get. Alright, these items always cause me the most trouble. We have, to the left, Brimstone, which would cost 2 health. It's a big damage upgrade, and it makes my... And instead of firing tears, I fire like this huge laser that I shoot out of my mouth. And then there's the mark, which I'm pretty sure is just a damage up. I think I want to take Brimstone. Yeah. And I look real funky. Funky monkey. And now I should probably set myself to offline on Steam. Oh well, we're gonna get over that. I don't have any bombs to check for a secret room either. Okay, so we can't get the item on this floor. I'm just gonna use temperance. Oh, that's what temperance does. Okay, so we don't want that. The blood donation machine. You give half a heart. You basically take half a heart of damage. No. That's one thing I don't like about Brimstone. It takes forever to fucking charge up. Dang it. Yep, alright. What was I talking about? Alright, these machines, you give health to get money. And there's a chance that you can give it enough health where it breaks and it can drop one of 2 items. It can drop the blood bag, which is a health upgrade and it refills your health, or the IV bag, which is pretty much just a portable spacebar item version of the blood bag machine. Which I personally don't see why you'd put that. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna lose. Brimstone is nice, because you can clear rooms like this easy. Yeah, especially when you get attack speed upgrade. How did I... what? Alright, I guess the guy just got so scared of me vomiting blood that, oh god, I might die here. Or not. Yum heart. Yum heart. Yum yum. Hearts are yummy. I really need an attack speed upgrade right now. I think I am good on damage. I can check. I'm gonna check into this room. You can check your stats. Which I will show you. Maybe less than a minute. No! It's bad damage. Bad damage. Alright, that's a key. I need that. I don't have any bombs to get it. See, my health is maxed out right now. Well, it appears to be maxed out. But you can actually go further than what it appears, right? I need more fire speed because that increases, and on Brimstone, it makes it so that I charge faster. I'm gonna go to the item room. Missed out on the last one. Hopefully, it's a shot speed upgrade. Because I would really appreciate that. Or health upgrade. So it's a passive at least. It's not. I was afraid of that. You know, this actually could be good. I like the game good. I'm gonna use, if next room that has a lot of enemies in it, I'm gonna use it and you're gonna see what it does. But basically, it makes me be like, I guess, Pac-Man or whatever. You just watch. Whatever. Do I want to? Yeah, I have to. People. Alright, if I don't die, I will be surprised. Peep is a really annoying boss to fight, especially because he leaves that like, creep on the ground. And he does that, he jumps. Alright, let's see. Well, alright, I guess I may as well go for one more. Not replay, I don't want to replay. Yeah, why not? We'll replay. Alright, so we're gonna replay. Hopefully, we don't get screwed over. And I should not have let myself get hit from that. It's so annoying. Alright, I'm already one heart down. And it's only gone through one room. Looks like I might be able to win this. Oh god. Should take that. Probably should have used that before the room, that way I would have gotten the charge. Oh well. The reason I'm shooting the poop, what is that? The black beam? Panic farts? What is that? I've never gotten that item before. What I'm guessing the item does is that every time I get hit, it does like the bean effect or something? Where it explodes and makes me fart or something, I don't know. The reason I'm shooting the poop is that it can drop, it has a chance it'll drop money, has a lower chance that it'll drop health, and it has an even lower chance that it will drop soul. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright. We are 3 hearts in, so we may as well just, the only thing left to do is fight the boss, so. And it's the Widow. Widow's not a bad boss. No. Especially when he's poisoned, he's not. Oh my gosh. Poison damage is, especially in the early floors, you can see what poison damage does. The later floors, it's not as prominent, but that's okay. Because by the later floors, you want to be hitting like a truck. Because you have to hit like a truck. I'm going to die. Just kill the spider spawner. There's no way I'm getting a deal with the devil here. Oh my gosh. Magic boy. Money. And away we go. I could have gone to the shop, but I don't like going to the shop unless I have at least 15 coins, because that means I can buy the most expensive item there, which is usually the one that you want. That makes sense, right? Yeah. But there's also a chance you could fight a mini-boss in there, which is annoying. Especially when you really want to go to the shop. But it's inevitable. Like, if you fight him once in the shop, if you fight the mini-boss once in the shop, I'm gonna take damage. If you fight him once in the shop, then there's a less likely chance of beating him in the later levels until you get to endgame. Then by the time you get to endgame, you really just want to bum rush the boss. There's no reason. It's not what I wanted. I really wanted to pass it. But, oh, deck of cards. Deck of cards. Basically, spacebar, you get a tarot card. The Hermit. It either takes me to the secret room or back to spawn. And I'm pretty sure it's this. Oh, or the shop. Okay. buy that. I will buy the ladder. I like the ladder. The ladder is basically... It's like a free way to not waste a bomb or get something inaccessible without having flight. Well, I guess it's not free. You have to pay 15 coins for it. But you get what I mean. Like, when I can walk over gaps with it, you will find that out if I get to the next floor. Because I'm pretty sure this floor doesn't have any gaps. Rusty key. Alright, that's a good. That's a good. It's a medium audio. The rusted key is good because I think it has an increased chance to drop keys than it would normally. Right, so the pink version of these guys, the guys that started the room, are called hoppers, right? Normally, whenever something hits the fire, bad trip. Normally, whenever something hits the fire, like these guys are hoppers. Normally when something hits the fire, it takes damage. These guys, however, just upgrade when they hit the fire. I feel like they get more health. Yeah, why not? They become like tankier, I guess. Do I want to go to the arcade? No. They become tankier and basically, I'm gonna take damage. I can think good today. My brain find work good. Ah, crap. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Steven. It's not bad, it's just annoying to fight. Especially when you're not fast. But Maggie is, I think, decently fast. She might be slow, I don't remember. Okay, I think she's one of the slow ones. But I think I just threw myself in a corner here. What was I saying? Yeah. The flaming hoppers do more damage and they are tankier. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that. This guy, Steven, can only drop... No, the bosses usually can drop anything, but it's usually a health upgrade. But, Steven, I think, always drops... he drops one of two things. He drops Little Steven, or this guy. Little Steven, which is Little Steven. Okay, I'm thinking of another one. But Little Steven is a familiar that shoots homing tears, which is nice. And I will go. Whee! To the Caves 1. I really wish I could have more passive stats. Here, look. This is what the ladder does. And I'm just trying to get myself killed. Alright, let's go, Steven. It's me and you against the world, baby. You could take on these, and you're not even kidding. Their name is Buttlicker. I'm not even kidding. It's not even me trying to be immature. If you look in the credits, if we get to the hopefully we get to the credits. If you get to the credits, it'll say Buttlicker as the enemy. No. Poison's. I really like I got that item. I don't like those rooms. Those rooms are useless. I don't even know what they're called. I think they're called sacrificial rooms. But basically, you walk in, you hurt yourself several times on the spikes here, on those spikes, and you get a gold chest. It's not worth it. Not even if you have like a tons of health. It's not worth it. Maybe if you have the martyr, because you can just get your health back. But whatever. You know, if I had a soul heart, I'd go into this room because it hurts me when I go in, but there's a chance to give me something real good. And I mean real good. I found Brimstone in there. Let's see. Oh. Alright. The funny thing about some enemies is that you can stand still and not get hit. Oh. Just come on, Little Steven. Brainage. Alright, there we go. These guys. Okay. Those little fat flies are called fat flies. They're not called bearded flies, they're not called ballsack flies, or everybody tells you they're called fat flies. Now those little heads bouncing around, those are called, I think they're just called Greed's head. And the Greed is a mini boss that, oh god. Dang it! I just took way more damage than I should have on that one. But that's a hard one. Right, these Gish. These guys. Well, it's just the boss version. What the heck? Stop hitting me, man. Little Steven, do your stuff. Use your homing tears. Those guys usually aren't that difficult. That was just messed up. Just how many hits I'm taking, man. It's not even cool, bruh. It's a little fatty fat Magdalene. Little fatty no parents. Alright, what do we got? Ah! Kamikaze. Basically, I myself am a bomb, and I hurt myself every time I hit space. But I do explosive damage. That is, in my opinion, a terrible, terrible item. I can't think of one scenario where that would be useful. Me hurting myself. No, I can't think of one. I'm gonna die. Alright, if I die here, I think that's gonna be the end. It's gonna be the end for us, Maggie. Oh, we got money. We have hearts. If I had more money, I might go into that room, but we're not. I might go into the shop. But instead, wait. No, I don't think it's there. Now you would think that the secret room would be right here, right? Because it's surrounded by the most rooms. I would disagree because it's right next to the boss room, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that next to the boss room. So I think it's gonna be here, and it's not. So I'm wrong. So forget everything I said. What's your name? Whatever. I don't like the hollow. The hollow is annoying. The hollow is just like an upgraded version of another boss. Ooh, no. And it's not even... They're not even good. They're just annoying. They just bounce in like angular formations, as opposed to their, I guess you could say, lower level counterparts. Larry Jr. is what his name is. There is no Larry. At least to my knowledge, there is no Larry. There's only Larry Jr. And they go horizontally, vertically, as opposed to diagonally. And they drop poop, so they can cut themselves off. It's easier to hit these guys, but it's also easier for them to hit you. Oh man, that's so creepy. Looks like I'm doing good. I have yet to take damage. One down. And pretty soon, another one is going to bite the dust. And hopefully they drop Magic 8-Ball. Tears up, which is nice. Fire faster, and I get a tarot card. Judgment. Do I want to use Judgment? Yeah, why not use Judgment? And I get this little guy, I get the Beggar Man. Every time I give him money, and he can drop me items. Like another tarot card, which is the Joker. Which I believe takes me straight to the deal with the Devil Room. Which I might use to see if I can get a cheap deal on something. And he will drop me a... Drops me a Portable Beggar. Portable Beggar... Yeah, it's called Bum Friend, which does the same thing as the Beggar. Where but he just follows you around, and he picks up money that you don't pick up. Like, you can beat him to it. No. Brimstone was what screwed me over. Wait, but I do have a Tears Up. I don't know. No, I have the same amount. I have the same tier fire speed as I did last time. I'm not gonna take it. I ended up back here for some reason. Whatever. I'll do what I want. Alright, so on to... I don't want to take him. I don't want to pick him up. Because I feel like... He's greedy. Here we go. To the caves. Deuce. Oh, man. I don't even know what these guys are. Sorry, I just know that they're They're not that difficult. You just puke flies and spawn into flies when you kill them. They're not that hard. I'm gonna try to see if I can find better items. Hopefully passive items. Passive items you never go wrong with passive items, so there's no reason not to pick them up. Okay, I dropped money, which is nice. Now, whenever you get like a different colored version of, you know, you see the white ones right now are like the normal enemies. They're common. There's a bunch of them at the beginning of the room. They're different color ones. They're like green ones, blue ones, red ones. You get. Oops. See, he picked up the money. You can get stuff, and they just drop stuff, right? And bosses can do that too. And those are called champion versions of like a champion. And each one, dang it, does something different. Like, let's say usually you have the normal one, the normal boss, and then you have like you pick that up, and then you'll have like a red version of that boss, which will make it usually more aggressive. And dang it, and then you'll have like a yellow version of the boss, which makes it faster. And then, oh my gosh, $3 bill. I love this card. Money thing. I love this item. It gives me, every time I enter a room, I get a different set of tiers. See, I got tri-tiers on this room. I'm just gonna fight the boss. And it is Fistula, which isn't bad, which is actually a relatively easy boss. And I don't know what I get for this. Oh, I got the tooth. Okay, whatever. Tooth is not that bad. Basically, what the tooth tier upgrade does is I randomly fire out, dang it, randomly fire out a tooth, and the tooth does more damage than the tooth, which is pretty cool. Oh, I should not have taken a hit from that. Should have taken a hit, man. Anyway, these little chargers, I think they're called little chubs. I hope I find Chubbs. Chubbs is a boss. And he's actually a really easy boss. He's just like a giant worm version of these things. And he basically eats your bombs. And it hurts him. I get little Chubb has appeared in the basement. Cool. Mom's coin purse. Alright, what do you do? Balls of steel. Alright, nice. 2 balls of steel. What do you do? Health down. Yeah, great. It's fantastic. Pills are risky. Unless you're King. Then they're kind of like just free good stuff. And you telepill. You teleported me back to spawn, which, alright, save me some time. Alright. So this room is full of, has a sentry. The thing in the middle is called a sentry. I'm pretty sure it's called a sentry. And it basically, the head, the little skull, you can't hurt it when it does that. That skull is invincible. You can only fire when it comes up, and it's very picky when it decides to come up. Dang it! Oh, friend. Oh, he has to drop something. And these guys are annoying. Oh, sweet! I got freezing shots. That's a great item to pick up. I would go for it. I found pills and ate them. I like to eat pills. Just look at my face. Look at my face. My face is amazing. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I just walked right into those spikes. But it's okay. Because I can just heal up back. Golly. Frame rate lag does not make sense. Even with the slowness, I still run into them. Okay. I don't know, but the Binding of Isaac doesn't seem like a high resolution. Doesn't seem like a game that would require much. Drop something. Drop something, you bum. It doesn't seem like a game that would require a lot, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But it has these random frame rates, like just lag. It's weird. And it's not just me. My computer doesn't suck. It's just, ooh, it's gonna hurt. He dropped a heart, which is useless right now. Which is weird. Which is really weird. Even on like really good computers, it still does that occasionally. You gotta try tears in this room. Ooh, and I have spectral tears in this room. Oh, do I want to? Oh, number 1. Bad trip. Nope, don't want to take that. Bad trip just hurts me. That's all it does. It's not a good friend. The red flies are... I'm surprised you didn't get hit there. Red flies, when they die, they just drop. They explode into a... They don't do explosive... They don't do explosive damage, but they explode into... Yeah, it's a tear. Blood. Whatever. Red pellets that they naturally produce. It's a defense mechanism. Now there are black flies that are like that size, and they basically explode and do explosive damage. They're just flying bombs. Oh ho! You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Do 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 do. Boom doom. Do do. Can't touch this. Hopefully you can't touch this. I hate these regeners, especially when there's a bunch of them. It's so annoying. There's a lot of annoying things in this game, believe it or not. Believe it or not. What is this? I think this is number 1 again. No? Maybe. Looks like number 1. Number one, what that does, it maxes out your fire speed, but it minimizes your range. Which, if you have that equipped with Brimstone, is amazing, but if not, kind of sucks. Alright, we're in the depths 1. We're entering new territory as far as you know. As far as the viewers know. I have yet to get this far on recording, which is pretty cool. And I've had... Now these guys are dropping creep. I don't want to go on that because it'll hurt me. I've had number 1 for an odd amount of time. Kill this before any spiders spawn. Let's kill it before it lays eggs. Ooh, soul. That's always nice. Oh. They're fighting Wrath. Wrath fights, if you haven't guessed already, fights in the same style as like Bomber Baby. There's a bomb, and he runs away. Drops a bomb and runs away. Usually. Sometimes he is annoying to fight. Some people like to play Bomberman against him. Sometimes he'll charge you. You can actually shoot the bombs back at him. But I have Spectral Tears. Do I have Spectral Tears? I do. Spectral Tears let you shoot through rocks. Yeah. He dropped a bunch of bombs, no surprise. Spectral Tears allow you to... I got number 1 again. Shoot through rocks. And it makes it, for some reason, harder to hit normal blocks. This is kind of a scary room. It kind of... Yeah! Alright, they're all... Golly gee willikers. Alright, whatever. Onward and forward. I'm not surprised. This is actually kind of a hard room. It's not, I wouldn't say it's hard, I would say it's rather, it's more menacing, because you just keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna get hit. That is the Liberty Cap, which every time I enter a room, it has a chance of giving me the effect of one of the odd mushrooms. I'm gonna keep the rusted key. Yes! Yes! Quad shot. Quad shot. Oh, yeah. That's basically just quadrupled my damage. GG. GG, no re. And I get the random tear effects, which is brilliant. Do you see that? It's amazing what's in here. Yeah, I'll do it. Do a mob trap room. Oh no! I have quad shot and the tooth. That's awesome. It's 4 times the chance of throwing a tooth. These are late game. Enemies, which is kind of surprising why I'm fighting them here. This is a boss trap room, or a mob trap room. Mob trap rooms try to lure you in with items, right? And you can get the item, but you have to fight 2 or 3 waves of enemies. And depending on how far you are in the game, depends whether on it's 2 to 3 waves, and if they're bosses and not just enemies. These are zombies. Yeah, these are called zombies. They are invincible from the front. You can only be hurt by shooting them in the brain. Shooting them in the back. To their exposed brains. Poison damage still hurts them. And explosive damage. Because that's... makes sense. It goes everywhere. Alright, let's find the... well, let's keep looking. We have yet to find the shop. Alright, this is Larry Jr. This is the boss we should have fought. And he's just... alright. Good job, Larry. Do it again. It'd make my day. Oh, we put out the fire. How convenient. Alright. Since we have Bum Friend, I doubt we're gonna go to a shop anytime soon since he's gonna take all our money. Oh. Jerk. You jerk. Stop spitting your flies at me like you do. If there's an arcade, I'll go to the arcade. I did not see that one. So at the arcade, you can basically gamble your money away and get some actually pretty good items. One item you can get is called it's Fly Love. It's called I don't remember what it's called, but basically it makes it so flies don't hurt you. Flies don't go. You don't aggro flies, and flies don't hurt you. Which is amazing. Downside to it, you have a piece of poop on your head. That's pretty much it. There's a lot of rooms here. I don't want that room. Piece of poop. Oh no, no. Well, not okay. I guess it's okay. The brain guys are a joke once you get flying. Like, once you can levitate and stuff. Flying is just amazing. Flying is just makes everything so much easier in this game. You can fly over holes, you can fly over rocks, you can fly over creep and not take damage. And I'm fighting Monstro 2, which is a really easy boss to trip out. It's kind of a, I guess you could say, you can abuse his coding, his mechanics. When you're next to him like this, he will always do that, so you can just keep going. Nope. It makes this boss fight a lot more easier. Instead of him, because he can spawn flies as opposed to Monstro 1. Can only, vomit, jump. So I might get a deal with the devil, which I'm probably not going to take. I don't have a lot of health to spare. He's dead. It did not. Strange. That is a range up. Mom's underwear. Am I a pretty girl? Let's keep exploring. Why not? We have that one room at the bottom. This is a weird looking floor. I'm kind of surprised. It's really elongated. Right, let's kill this guy. I could use a range, not a range up. I could use a fire speed up. That would be nice. That's probably what I want next in the next item room. It's a fire speed up. And then get a health up from like the boss room. Get away. Oof, I'm surprised I did not take damage there. To drink the sweet, salty bitterness of my tears. Yes, that made sense. Yeah, let me in. Yeah. I'm gonna use the chariot. Yay. It's over. Yay. Chariot's a fun card. You know what? I will go into that room. I have the yum heart ready. And I get bombs. Great. Yum heart. Yum, yum, yum. And there's a heart out here too, so I could have just taken it. And there's one in the boss room, so I could have taken that. Let's hope the next floor is promising. Otherwise, I don't think I'll make it. I don't think... Let's hope. Let's just hope. And crack it. The Necropolis. We're in Necropolis. And there's a slot machine. Nah. Slot machine can give you stuff, basically. It can give you anything between money, bombs, keys, trinkets. Trinkets are like rusted key, the stuff that goes on my, like just passive items that go on my upper left hand corner. They can also drop, they can drop anything, really. They can also drop enemies, which is annoying. I have spectral tears. I think I have spectral tears. I do have spectral tears. Alright, let's get the four. Let's get out. Just get out. Just get out. Oh no! Well, these guys are a little nerve-wracking. My opinion, not as bad as the green versions. The green versions shoot bombs. Oh man, that guy just went oddly fast. Alright. And spiders. Not my favorite. Not at all. Not in the least. I do not like spiders. In this game or in real life. Stop spawning! Useless hunger jump. And 2 bombs. 1 spawn free. GG. GG no re. Re no G. This is not a good room. This is not a good room at all. Oh man, I do not want to hit that stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here. Why are there so many flies? That are that kind of fly. The ones that shoot at me. I know why there's a lot of flies in here. Not really. Wait a minute, I can get to it though. I don't want to. Yeah, whatever. Let's see what it does. Pill. Do we know what this does? No, we don't. Let's use it. Bombs are key. That's awesome. I have 22 keys now, which is probably more than I'm going to need in this entire game. And I hurt myself. Ooh, so hard. Let's keep going. Why not? And that's another bomb for key. We don't want to use that. At least not. Okay. One more time. See what you drop. Nothing. Alright, whatever. What ifs? That don't bother me. Ugh. This guy's annoying. He's also a late game character. Basically, all he does is charge, and does that. And he can come in anywhere. Ah! Phooey. Phooey on YouTube. These guys, there's a variety of them. Basically, they just annoy you for that reason. Once you clear out all the enemies, I just walk. Once you clear all the enemies in that room, they go down. Oh man, I did not see him. He drops another key. Oh god, no. Alright, I'm going to die in this room. If I don't die in this room, I will be surprised. I hate the masks and hearts. The masks, guess what, are invincible. And they track you down. They hunt you down. The hearts, if you kill the heart, you kill the mask. Basically. See? And then, no point in getting a bomb for a bomb. Is that Halo? Halo flies. Okay. I'm still gonna die though. Well, you can see how long this video is. If you can tell if I'm about to die or not. I gotta say, oh my gosh, yep. GG. No! Alright, and that's Maggie. That is Maggie. Next time, I'm probably going to play Judas or Samson. I didn't play Eve yet. And then eventually, I'll start doing the challenges. But until then, see ya.